Bam! Look at us.
So, all right, I'm gonna go first.
Go for it.
I'm the old guy.
Yeah.
So, snuck out here. Y'all hadn't even seen this yet, but right over there is a 2-seat Top Fuel Dragster. Right over here, Mr. Adrian Berryhill. So we all know this is a social media world, and I really did not know Adrian, and somehow, some way, I saw you on the internet.
Yep.
And I'm like, look at this guy with his wild hair, all this stuff, and then I discovered you had a pit bull. I'm like, you're okay.
Yep.
You're an okay guy. You know what I mean? I'm a dog guy. You're obviously a dog guy. And then I really knew you was okay when I found out you were son of the legend, Sonny Berryhill.
Yep.
So here's the story, y'all. So in the Corvette world, his dad is the guy of guys to take care of your Corvette, paint, body, you name it, he's the guy. When I was a kid, I had a 72 Duster that I bought from who is now my brother-in-law, which is a guy named Cliff Hubbard, street racing legend from Frazier.
Oh yeah.
From Frazier. And so we broke the door on the Duster, fiberglass door.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you needed fiberglass repair, there was one person in the Memphis area, and you might know who that is.
There's still only one person in the Memphis area.
And I will tell you this, I was nervous and scared. I went down there. They're still in the same spot, by the way.
Yep.
And coolest guy ever, repaired my door. I never had any more trouble with it. Had plenty of trouble with the car, but not my door. So everybody, Adrian Berryhill.
What's going on, y'all? Guys, if you don't know who this is, you're an idiot. It's Clay Milliken. This dude's got a Wally, big time. So I was out giving Cody his shirt, and figured I'd drop one of these on for you.
Look at that. State of Boogity.
Statue of Boogity.
Statue of Boogity, I'm sorry.
It's all right, you'll see why.
I saw
You
the
see
nitrous.
Blossom?
I saw the nitrous purge.
My nitrous purge is right through the torch.
That is freaking awesome. And it's the full size medium for me.
Yep. I used to wear a medium. I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get back there.
That's awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So it's weird. So me and Adrian obviously connected today, and so happened multi-time world champ Larry Dixon out here giving rides in a 2-seat Top Fuel car. He calls me, Adrian calls me and says, I got a shirt for you. I'm headed to Tipton County. And I'm like, well, I'm headed to Shelby County. So here we are.
Here we are. Worked out. And it's funny, you dropped me a message after PRI one day. I didn't know you knew who I was. I was like, you know, I would have walked over and talked to you if I'd have known, but I think you were in a conversation, you know, it was one of those business conversations you can't quite get out of. So that was cool. And then Dad told me, he's like, man, I've known him forever. I'm like, what? You just now telling me? It's funny, man. Small world.
Small world. And both of us, you're way ahead of the game than I am, but we're trying to learn this YouTube thing. And
You're a little further along than I am.
well, yeah, but you're out hitting, the freaking burnout rivals and all the things going on, and you're on the move, brother.
I'm trying.
You're trying.
After this, headed to LS Fest West, Las Vegas.
Heck yeah. So come on, I got to introduce you to somebody right quick. So I'm going to interrupt the conversation here.
Yeah.
So this is Rob Wedlin,
What's going on,
Adrian
Rob?
Berryhill.
Man, how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Rob is brand new to YouTube, but
Okay.
he is TikTok famous.
Oh, wow.
So he's making a move over right now.
I need to take some
Look at these
lessons.
famous guys. Hang on, I gotta look. Yeah, look at these famous guys here. Oh, there's a girl too, but these guys here are out of control famous.
Well, you know what? You might as well turn around here because you have became famous whether you like it or not.
Kind of.
Everybody knows Kaylin, better known as Bruce, the clutch girl. And I got more comments on the video about you being in the video than I did anything about the race car. So
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Can't do that anymore.
Man, you got cool hair.
Thanks, dude.
Nah, man. So I heard your dad is like the guru of Corvettes and Corvettes painting. Is that right?
That's right.
That's incredible, man. That is such an art on a Corvette. It's so badass.
I'm telling
so
you,
badass.
Is art. When it
Yep.
comes to fiberglass work, that type of body
That's
work.
awesome.
he is
Yeah.
without a doubt the man. And So I wish you would have brought, he's got a car he just put together. It's called Possum. Possum. It's a
Named after
Corvette.
George Jones.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So tell us about the Corvette. Tell Rob about the Corvette.
It's a C5, and it's wild.
Really?
Got the Darrell Waltrip paint scheme on it.
No kidding.
Makes
Yeah.
her happy. My
Oh,
sister's
that's
crazy.
crazy.
Darrell Walter fan.
So when I grew up racing over here, when it was dirt tracks, we raced karts over there, and my kart was always painted just like Darrell's.
No kidding.
Dad picked out the number and painted the kart up, and I did my best to keep it, you know, looking good. And with racing, that doesn't last very long. So
So what do you do now?
I'm in the process of trying to be a full-time YouTuber.
Really? That's awesome.
It's
a lot
it's a
of
struggle.
work. It
Yeah,
is, man.
it
It's a
is.
lot of work.
But-
It really is. Yep.
So he was just down at Cletus and Cars, took part of the burnout contest with Possum,
Really?
the Corvette.
Oh, that's cool.
Got wild exhaust hanging out of the thing, LS. Half the body's missing on the car on purpose.
It's got a big old Holly dual plenum intake on it. Can't fit a hood.
Oh
Yeah.
my God,
Had to
that's
cut
crazy.
up the cowl. Had
Yep.
to take the hood off.
It's a convertible. It's cool.
It is.
It's a cool
It's
deal.
a convertible, but I got a Z06 hardtop for it.
So where can these guys follow you at?
Adrian Berryhill.
There you
Everywhere.
Right on.
Yep.
Clay?
Clay Milliken. Not Macmillan.
You know what?
Milliken.
Not Macmillan.
Millican. The truth is, he is a Nitro crew chief. I've raced against him. He's kicked my butt plenty of times. He also won the U.S. Nationals 2 years ago.
Yep. Yep.
Won the U.S. Nationals with Terry McMillan as a driver. And even though we're, you know, we battle each other, we're golfing buddies. He's way better than I
That's
am.
bullshit. He plays all the time. I can just hit it a little bit longer than he can.
So, brother,
Yo,
you got an extra seat on this car. This is the coolest thing. Have you kept up with how many rides you gave so far?
I think I'm up to 18.
18. So I got to know for me, just because like you, I love driving these things, is it a whole ton different driving the two-seat car?
No.
No?
Not at all.
Really?
When the car fires up and everything that you're doing, I mean it's a little bit slower, but it's everything.
Don't drive different, can't tell.
When you're turning off, it tracks rear tires track a little further back.
Day.
But for my spot right here,
Same deal.
same gig.
It's just got what I call the Fuel Dragster tune-up, essentially, where you got a tune-up in it where you know it's going to go and you're not trying to run low ET, I guess. I mean, I know it goes fast. I'm not saying that.
Yeah. We want to make sure it gets off the starting line.
Right.
But it's, you know, as far as the drivetrain package and the tune-up, it ain't far off of our,
Your normal car.
yeah, which I don't run NHRA anymore, but like when we go Martin and stuff like that, it's the same drivetrain, just comes out of this car, goes in this one.
That's so cool.
1% different on the fuel, and that's it.
Wow. Crazy.
No,
I love
Control.
it. I love it.
How does that feel?
I love it.
huh?
How does that feel?
It's there.
It feels normal though.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's there. I mean, because I don't have a stop. Like the stop's back there.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I just gotta.
It's just different for me. It was very
Well,
good.
she's been slowly figuring out me. I'm really weird.
I haven't adjusted neutral in 2 months now,
I use no stop anywhere.
and he doesn't set it.
Yeah.
We're good, Chris.
We just they'd always, like Willie would always set on the use the stop, and had the stop in here and stuff like that. And then I got with Jason McCullough at Allen's, and he came from the 20 car and he put the stop on the bell house here. I'm like, fuck, take the driver out of it. You don't even need, like literally you don't need me anymore.
Right.
Like you can just set it back there and run.
Done.
So like, but everybody does it a little bit different, as you can tell.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I tried.
This thing is so cool though. It is really cool.
How's our pit?
The pit area?
Yeah, how's our setup? Does it look
It's
right?
nice. I like it. And I like the fact that the car is pulled in this way, because that's how I do it. I don't back it in.
Well, we back the car out of the pit, you know, because then, for one, it's easier to breathe, you know, if it's humid outside of
Right.
the running. and we hit the throttle, so we don't want to damage the.
Tear the awning up.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So this right here is Mr. Joe Hollis. Am I saying that correctly?
Yes,
Get you moving the shade a little bit.
It wouldn't matter if you mispronounced it.
Hey, people do it to my name all the time. You know, Clay McMillan. They get, you know, they mess that up between me and Terry all the time. But this man is fixing to take a ride in a Top Fuel car.
First time.
First time.
Very excited. Been looking forward to it.
So you got to tell me, and be honest, because I tell the truth about this all the time. Have the butterflies landed yet?
No.
No, they will. They will. Believe me, I still get them.
Oh, I think about it all the time. I get emotional about it because it means a lot to me.
So have you followed drag racing your whole life?
For probably 38 years.
And finally, what made you go, you know what? Larry Dixon's got this awesome two-seat car. I'm fixing to take a ride.
At the end of last year, or middle of last year, I started saving for it and working up to it. And in December, I decided I was close enough, and I
pulled the trigger.
Yep. Gave him a call, and he absolutely just absolutely great. And I'm so thankful that he gives people this opportunity, and it is affordable. I would have paid for everything up to this point.
So do you got any like thoughts in your head? They may need you down there. I'm gonna leave you alone. I see
You're a pretty good interviewer.
I do have a little practice. I do have a little practice.
On both sides.
I said, as soon as y'all went, I said, how cool is it to ride with Larry Dixon on a pedal job? Is that crazy or what?
There's no words. There's no words for this. I mean,
it's incredible, right?
It's 100 times more than that. There's no words. We get to go again. We're going again.
Wild, ain't it, brother? Congratulations, you just took a nitro ride. That's awesome.
It was a lot from you.
You know, I saw it from the stands when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But it's
here, because he's from here. So.
Right.
Oh, I got you.
But it's a completely different experience down there.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's insane.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the engine. So you have to remember that this thing here, you know, it revs up to almost 8,000, but it's got a cylinder that's not firing. So before it's even revved up to the top, it already has a cylinder at 2 Gs. So after he pedals it, that's what you see right here. It's coming off the gas, the RPM's going down. The G meter dumps in the toilet. It actually is almost backing up. It's a negative G and a half.
Yeah.
Right? So he pulls back on it and knocks the tires off again. You know, it's 1.2 Gs, and then it comes back up and kind of hooks up at 2.7. And then it's running on about 3 cylinders out here, and it's still pulling a G and a half. You know, at the hit of the throttle, we're up here at, you know, 3.2 Gs, almost 3.3. But in the middle, at say 400 feet, it's 4.4 Gs. So it's actually pulling harder at 340 foot than it is on the starting line when you snap the gas.
guys, this is pretty dang cool. Sky's looking a little dark at the moment, but Larry's going up with round 2 with his rider, which is crazy to say, a rider in a Top Fuel car. That's kind of different. Really cool though. Sky's looking a little dark, but I think they'll get this run in, and we're getting some cool video for you guys. 2-seat Top Fuel car. Got his 3. Got his 3.
That is.
Lighten up, buddy.
That's sweet. Man, that's cool.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to get out of their way.
That's some stuff.
Pedal, pedal, pedal.
That dude got
He really got it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That was a ride.
So Larry gave Joe a second ride there because he wasn't happy with the spinning the tires on the first one, which I thought was an awesome ride. Goes out there again. He said he wanted to run in the 3s, and he did.
It'd be really cool to see the,
Pretty dang cool. This 2-seat thing's pretty awesome. It's kind of neat. All right, Joe, you're a member of the 3-second club.
Thank you from Clay Milliken.
Pretty awesome. Looked like a good ride.
It was definitely a lot harder. It's indescribable. They made a dream come true.
That's awesome, buddy. That's so cool. Hey folks, just how fun was that going and watching Larry Dixon run that 2-seat car. The old 2-seat Top Fuel car has been certainly a very controversial car. If you can go look it up and kind of check it out. I think it's a pretty great opportunity to give people the once-in-a-lifetime chance to see what it's like to ride in the quickest cars on the planet. I mean, I think they do a great job with it. It was fun to watch. It was really cool watching Mr. Joe Hollis. Where you going? It was fun watching Mr. Joe Hollis, you know, get that opportunity to do that. It was fun for me to kind of watch that car, you know, going at it. And, you know, it's a pretty neat deal. Really appreciate everybody, you know, liking, sharing, subscribing to these videos. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Appreciate you guys helping make the channel grow, and I appreciate it if you know, you continue to do that. Like I say, like, share, subscribe, all those sort of things, and we'll just keep making them. Vegas is coming up. Not sure what the next video will include, but you can bet this, we're gonna have fun doing it, whatever it is. Thanks guys, see you soon.